Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Saturday, the 26th of March, 2022. It's Expert Day, yay! For all of those of you who prefer the harder level games from the Guardian, although to be honest with you, we have often seen its expert level rather less than expert. One thing that's actually come about is today I have a very clear print. Quite weirdly, now the Guardian's games, Sudoku games, are supposed to progress in difficulty from Monday through to Saturday. Of course, they don't publish on Sundays. But this week, very weirdly, the quality of their graphic of the Sudoku grid has increased at the same rate. Monday and Tuesday, the picture was so bad that I couldn't even print it out and play it by hand on paper. I had to play it online in a solver because it was so fuzzy. It was really awful. It got better, slightly better by Wednesday, improved on Thursday, and was better yesterday. And today's a perfectly clear print. So here we go. Quite weird coincidence. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's a plan. Maybe they make the easier levels fuzzy. There's no fuzzy logic involved, mind you. Right, what's happening in the news? Well, if I told you that a scoreboard had had a ban on jazz for 100 years, you might think, well, imagine where that might be. We know, of course, the Nazis tried to ban jazz, etc., etc. One of the least likely places you might imagine is New Orleans, really kind of often considered the birthplace of jazz. Of course, it was simply a racist policy. Of course, fortunately, the schools just ignored it, thankfully. Like so many of America's problems, just racism. And what else is happening? Oh yeah, the Russians are getting worried. I think that they might be getting beaten in places. When this invasion happened, they thought it would be so easy. And even, after a short period of time, they thought, well, it's just going to take a little bit longer than expected. But it hasn't quite turned out like that, has it? The Ukrainians have turned out to be mighty good at fighting back. And there are reports that Russia is considering focusing on their area of Donbass, the places that they refer to as, I don't know, breakaway regions or something like that. We have a lot of Russian speakers anyway, which seems a bit like a retreat, doesn't it? Anyway, we'll see what happens, as a certain former orange person used to say. Right, let's get on with our expert level Sudoku. I've seen at least a couple of things now after chatting to you, because I don't play these games ahead of time, as you know if you've been here before, and if you haven't, welcome. There's 4 blocks up this column here, there's 4 blocks up this column here, and 4 blocks across here. So the first number of the morning, bright morning here in Bangkok again, is that 4 there, and there's 4 blocks across here, and 4 blocks across here, and 4 up there. So that's the second number, which is also a 4. Now we've got 4 blocking down here and across here, so that puts 4 in one of these squares. So now we can say 4 blocking across this row, 4 across this row, and down this column. So just one possibility. And that's our 4's done as far as we can go for now. It is a bright sunny morning. Actually, I'm just looking at, I can see the sky from here, and it's a bit cloudy. It's been very cloudy and rainy recently, but interspersed with sunshine. 1 blocking down here, 1 blocking down here, 1 across here. We can place our 1 there, and now 1 across this way, back this way. We can place our 1 there. 1 blocking this row here, meaning 1 is in one of these 2 squares. Obviously we've got 1 blocking here. Can't quite tell where it is yet, but anyway, it blocks across here like this. So blocking across here and 1 blocking up there. So let's put a 1 there, and let's continue on with that thought. 1 blocking up and across here. We can put a 1 there. So now we're limited to those 2 squares. For digit 1, I mean. We have a 9 blocking down here, 9 blocking down here, so let's place our 9 there. Seven blocks across here, so 7 goes in that square there. Are there any other easy numbers to get? Oh yeah, 8 blocking across here and across here, so let's place out 8 there, and I think, if I'm not wrong, we can get another one. 8 blocking up here and 8 across here puts 8 into those 2 squares, so blocking across here, and up here. Indeed we can. Now the 8 blocking down, 8 blocking up here allows us to say, become an 8 young square. The 1, 8 and 4 blocking these 3 squares puts 1, 8 and 4 down here, so we'll just hang on to that. We know 1s are in these squares here, the 8s are there and the 4s are there. We'll hang on to that for later. So the missing numbers up here have to be 9. So then 9 is in one of these squares, so 9 blocks across here and 9 blocks across here. And so that's got to be a 9 there. The 9, the 2 and a 7, so we can still know the 2s are there, but anyway. So 7 is one of these squares, so 7 blocks here, 7 blocks down there. 7 goes here. There's 7, what else? Any more? Sorry. No, we're limited to these 2 squares. What else is missing along here? 2 and 7 actually. Okay, 3 blocking across here, so that's a 3. We know this is a 2 and 7, and so this will have to become a 6. Pen is on the way out. I've got another one. I'm gonna, as it's a Saturday and the expert level day, supposedly expert level, it hasn't been so far, but maybe we'll run into some problems later. I shall celebrate by opening a new pen. Here we go. Right. Where was I? What's missing from here and here? 2 and 6, I think. So 6 blocking across here. So that's our 6. And this is our 2. Ooh, a dark blue. Okay, so these empty squares contain 6 and 9. Actually, about the 6s, how are we doing on 6? 6 blocks here and blocks here. That puts 6 there. 6 up here. 6 down here, so 6 there. All right. Missing numbers down here are 2, 6 and 9. 2, 6, 9. We have one of each. That's no good, is it? All right, let's see what else. If this is 2, 6, 9, let's investigate the missing numbers here. So 2, 6, 9. So what we need, 3. 3 is here or here. 4. 4 is here or here. And 5. Don't we need a 5? Yes, we do. 5. Okay, 4 or 5 are in these two squares here. So this can't be 4, can't be 5. It must be a 2 because that's the only other number we can fit in here. Ah! What did I just say? 3, sorry. 3. There we are. Proof that I don't practice or have a cheat sheet or anything online when I play these games. I just made a mistake in speaking and thinking there for a second. Just a tiny slip up, and yet can this is the kind of thing that can ruin your game, of course. Right. Now, actually, we have a 3 blocking here. This 3 blocks this square. This 3 blocks this square. So we can place a 3 here for this row. I think it must be the new pen. I got carried away there. It's the joy of opening a new pen and seeing that deep blue ink. See how dark that is there? Look. As opposed to this pasty looking 6 that I did with the previous pen. Right. Okay. So 4 and 5 are here. So the 5s are here. 4s are down here. That doesn't make any difference. Right, what else is going on here? 3s are up there. 6s are there. 2s are there. So it's a kind of one of each. We've got little double digits, but none of them are naked pairs here. Right, let's continue. Let's get back to the action. If Sudoku can indeed be classed as action. Okay, 5 blocks this square, 5 blocks this square. We need a 5 for this row, so let's place our 5 there. The missing numbers in this row now are 6 and 7. Any help on 6 or 7? No, we know 6 is up there. We know 7s can be down here. And no help here whatsoever. 7s are there. And 6s... no, still don't. No, really? Okay. Right. I think we need to sort out these 9s. I don't think it's too tough. Oh, I've slowed down a bit. Hold on. Let me try to find something useful to tell you about. Okay, so the 3 and the 5 block up here, right? 3 and 5. So 3 and 5 must be in these two cells here. So now knowing that these are 3 and 5, then 6 and 7 have to appear in these two squares. So the 7 blocks here. So that will be our 7. This will be our 6. And the missing number down here I think is a 2, isn't it? Okay, and in this square now a 7. So 6 blocking across here, 6 blocking up here, or if you prefer, just look along that row and find the missing number, whichever way you want to do it. Same thing. Now we know, if you remember, these are 4 and 5, right? So 6 blocks down here, 6 blocks down here. 6 has got to be in this square. It can't be here because this is either 4 or 5. So 6 there. Since 6 is one of our missing numbers here, and 6 blocks across here, 6 down here, so we can place our 6 just there. We have 5 and 3 missing here, right? So an easy pattern to spot in Sudoku is if you have 2 empty squares within a house like this, and you have another 2 empty squares within a house, in this case a column, it's got to be the same thing. So 5 and 3 here, this has got to be 5 or 3. Hey, there's an intersecting 3. So this is going to be 5, and this is going to be 3, and this is going to be 5. Ooh, 5, if I can get my pen action back. Okay, this 5 blocks across here, 5 blocks up there. 5 goes there. Three blocks this square down here now, so 3 is there, and a 2 will finish it off. One number missing from this row, and it's 2, so let's put it in, and then let's say 2 up, 2 down, 2 across. 2 up, 2 down, 2 across. That's 2 old terraced houses, I'm not sure. Missing numbers are 7, 9, anything? No, nothing on 7 or 9 there. Oh yes, there is, I take it back. 7 blocks across here. So 7 goes down there, 7 blocks across here, 7 down here, so 7 is there, and now we know 7 can't go here, so 7 is there, 9 is there. One number missing across here, is it a 9? I think it is. Okay, so now 9 blocking up, and we can place a 9 there. And what's left to do? This 5 stops this from being a 5, so 5 is here, and if we remember correctly, our 4 will be there. 4 blocking down, 4 blocking up, 4 in this square, 1 here, 8 we need here, that puts 8 in that square, and a 1 in that square. Oh dear, it hasn't really been an expert level day, has it? This happens very often in the Guardian, 2 across here, that they fail to materialize on their so-called expert level, but from time to time they put 1 in and it's a real shocker. So I think they just 9 down here, they lull us into a false sense of security most weeks, and then occasionally 6 will go there, 6 blocking up, 6. Occasionally they just let rip with a zinger that will shock us when we're not expecting it, but it wasn't this week. Not to be today, I'm afraid, Sudoku fans of the expert level. 9 up here, 9 there. Never mind, you can come to the channel later to try out the New York Times and the Los Angeles Times, which are generally much harder than this. I should just check that it's okay, I suppose, since I'm doing it on pen and paper. There's some blotches down there, isn't there? My embarrassment at that almost misplaced digit there. That's it. I hope you have a great weekend. For me, it's more jazz, not the New Orleans school though. That's not really my favorite kind of jazz, but anyway. And hopefully wandering around and having fun. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.